Of course, Kuwaitis have exceptionally good taste. Its people are known to be connoisseurs.
As a gallery, we like to guide and support the artist. So I asked them, what direction are you aiming for?
Art has become an industry, a place for investment. There's something now called the creative economy.
For any civilization in the world, there isn't one that develops without art. It's inevitable. Art will always be a byproduct of a civilization's growth.
I started young. My father, may Allah rest his soul, was one of the first art sculptors in Kuwait. He loved art, and I became curious. I wanted to learn and enter this world. It started when I was young, watching him work, draw, sculpt, and bringing tools from abroad. Even artists who were pioneers of their time would come to our house, and I was fascinated by this world. Back then, in my father's day, may Allah rest his soul, I used to see people come from all over the region. They wanted art made by Kuwaitis. Kuwait was advanced in many things. Hello, welcome, and please come in. I worked in the field of art and studied art too, and at the same time I loved it and had a passion for it. Thank God I was able to turn my hobby into my job. I was in a government job for 16 years. I ended up resigning, and my resignation was the best decision I ever made. Thank God. My productivity increased, my time to think increased, and my marketing increased too. Wow. A pomegranate. I love it. For me, the pomegranate is a symbol of women, especially Kuwaiti women. She is strong, takes care of herself, and no one should mess with her. The pomegranate is sweet, of course, but if anyone crosses her path in a bad way, she could explode. This influenced me a lot, and there came a period when it played a central role in many of my paintings.
My mother is the artist Shaima Ashkanani, and she designed this t-shirt.
I am Hussain Dexen, owner of Den Gallery. Today, we have our end-of-season exhibition called Echoes. This collection includes the works of 26 artists from Kuwait and other countries. Here in Den Gallery, we've been around for 10 years exactly. The core purpose of our gallery is to shed light and spread culture through fine art in Kuwait.
Of course, Kuwaitis have exceptionally good taste. Its people are known to be connoisseurs. They love art and beautiful things, and there are indeed many enthusiasts in Kuwait.
I am delighted to see a group of young individuals who are passionate about this magnificent visual art form. Art is a pillar of the community in any country.
For us, even those who just started to draw or paint, who would like to learn or have an artistic passion, or if there's something they haven't figured out yet, we will help them, guide them, and push them forward. They don't need to be very competent or professional yet. Our social responsibility duty is to encourage beginners. As a gallery, we like to guide and support the artist, so I ask them, what direction are you aiming for? Are you painting for yourself? That's great, but you're also painting for an audience. The viewer wants to observe and understand the work more deeply. Thank God we have a good reputation in the region, and I credit the artists who have worked with us for this accomplishment. As a whole, a group, a collective, we work in the name of the gallery with love and passion.
It all boils down to education. You can learn anything at any age. It's not that you've grown old and that's it. The opportunity has not passed for you to learn.
I learned at an older age. I started at the age of 47. In the beginning, it was really very hard. One will find it difficult at first, especially if the art is of a specific nature and the specialty is a difficult one. But after a while, thank God, I noticed that there was an appeal to my work and I continued on. I went through many challenges personally to keep this project going. One of the secrets for such a project is that it's not expensive. The investment is in how you organize and spend your time. Now we are located in the hot shop, or as they call it, the heated oven, with this small oven here. I heat up the blowpipe inside. You'll notice that I am turning it so that I can heat up the blowpipe in a circular motion, so that the heat can be distributed evenly. I'll put on the colors. Let's say we use some of the color blue here. On the other side, the color red. What's nice about using these sorts of items is that they can be purposed for drinking milk, water, and many other things. I am filled with great joy when using glass compared to other materials. I'll wear the glasses. And now we're in an area called the flame work, or we could say it's an area designated for the flame torch, which uses a mix of gas and oxygen. This right here is the fire. Glass is a material that has memory in a way no other material has. Why do I say that? Because if, God forbid, you scratch the glass, then that's it. The scratch will be there permanently. Working with glass has a positive influence on you. It teaches you to be calm and patient until the piece is finally complete. I'd like to emphasize that I'm not an artist, nor do I know how to draw. Even my handwriting isn't that great. But with time and practice, by surrounding yourself with artists and interacting with them, you become inspired. You need to put yourself in the right environment, an artist's environment, one that's positive and where people exclusively talk about art and innovation.
Firstly, this is the most boring part of the process. It's slow and repetitive, and when people see me in workshops constantly ripping up pieces of paper, they ask, "Until when?" But for me, it's comforting. It helps relax my nerves. When I'm just tearing away pieces of paper, I simply zone out and let go. My brain relaxes and drifts somewhere else. To develop this process to where it's at now has taken me about 15 years, ever since I got into the field of calligraphy. The day I began, I didn't really have a strong interest in the Arabic language. Unfortunately, I see this as a common feature in our part of the world. One reason for that is because we see written Arabic everywhere daily, and we take it for granted. Wherever you look, on ads and on signs, it's all written in Arabic. So we don't tend to feel the beauty. But when someone who's not Arabic comes to a place like Kuwait, for example, and sees these types of ads and signs with different styles of fonts, they actually feel a sense of wonder for the language. For me, it all started when I saw an exhibit in Doha at the Islamic Art Museum in Qatar. I was there looking at some artifacts on display, and my eyes were fixated on an ancient manuscript of the Quran in a written style that I couldn't even read. I asked myself, how is this writing Arabic, but it's written in a style without the dots and diacritics or any of that? If it's written in Arabic and I am Arab, I should know how to read it. Why am I unable to do so? I tried to read a word, then another. I tried to identify the specific Quranic verse. It was difficult. At that exact moment, I felt like I traveled in a time machine into the past, experiencing the writing of a calligrapher from the year 1600 AD and realizing that I'm here 1400 years later, reading the message he wrote. It was a profound feeling and a realization that, okay, we have something good here that we're not fully appreciating. To be honest, I feel that calligraphy doesn't simply impact us as an aesthetic visual, it also affects our personality and our society. If you see, for example, the English language, it's constructed with independent letters A, B, C. You write them, the letters join but remain the same. While in the Arabic language, the letter itself will change. For example, the letter Jim looks different when alone compared to when it is in a word. So a letter at the start of a sentence or word will be different if it's in the middle of a word, and different again if it's at the end of the word. So the letter changes depending on the letters it's connected to. This dynamic also occurs between us and our personalities. When it comes to parents whose kids have an interest in art, it's very important to nurture this interest if you see that your son or daughter has a passion for it. Art won't just teach them how to draw. It will also teach them patience and discipline. It will instill a variety of skills that, as you know, often get buried in the subconscious. Ultimately, it will strengthen their personality.
The impact of contemporary art is as important as any other hobby, whether poetry or sports. What's the result? A message and success. A child should focus on their academic pursuits, but they should also focus on their hobby, on what they love and are passionate about. Today, my profession differs from my personal pursuits. I'm an employee, but I can turn my passion into a business. What's the child's passion? Maybe they can grow with it and thrive with it.
One positive change that I'd love to see in our art culture is a place that brings us all together, not one that serves just a few or a close-knit group of friends through nepotism. We'd love to see the energy of the youth used to benefit the nation.
Art is important because, unlike literature or science, it can have multiple meanings, and every person will interpret it in their own way. This is important as it allows individuals to connect more deeply with themselves and to learn more about themselves.
My main message, God willing, is that I hope this field will take shape, evolve, and become more popular with time. It's a beautiful art. It's full of physics and creative imagination. You can be inspired by it. These are things that I hope the next generation can gain from and continue to pave the way.
We, as a society, might sometimes feel that art isn't relevant and question artists, asking, what is the importance of it? I find art to be important because these are the things that will leave a mark on the future.
اسوي معه مره ثانيه صفقه اوكي كمل اي يا سوري انا اوكي لا تخاف حبيبي شلونك شفتك خليك تقرا في ابتسامه ولا الحين؟ زينه؟